Hola, mi nombre es Pamela Timbers. Volvemos a empezarlo. Hi. Okay. Hi. My name is Pam Timbers. I am an international student. I am from Peru. I'm 20 years old and I'm currently a junior. I am really sorry because I've been here for a while and I still messed up with English. So, it's not my first language. I speak Spanish. Yo hablo español. Yo hablo español. I don't speak English that well. So, this is a sign that if your English is not perfect, you can still be an international student and just come here and everything will be fine. I thought that I was going to make this video, but the 3 or 4 more questions we'll see that people frequently ask me the most every time that I go to Peru or I'm even here and somebody decides to just shoot me a message, and they usually have questions about being an international student. And I've been there before. I had a friend that was an international student and then I was still in Peru and I had tons and tons of questions. So if hopefully this video is going to help you some. The first question that I get asked the most is, do I need a lot of money to go to the States? And I think that it depends. I'll answer this question as a yes and a no, because it depends a lot on the scholarships that you can get, and not just the scholarships that you are getting, but also your economic situation in your home country, because you're required to have some money in order to come here. Somebody has to pay for, I think, the whole semester and show that to the visa people whenever you're going to come here. So somebody at least that is going to pay for your school has to have, I don't know, however much money you're planning to spend in a semester. However, you're still allowed to work on campus. If you're on a student visa, you can work on campus 20 hours a week, a maximum of 20 hours a week, and over break you can work 40 hours a week. So depending on the state that you are, how much you're working, how much you're earning, that can also help you a lot. And I don't know, you can actually pay some of your tuition from that money, but it is really recommendable, I don't know if that is a word, but to have the money before coming here. And I think that is kind of mandatory for whenever you go to your visa interview. They will ask you if you have the money to pay for the whole school semester. The second question that I get asked a lot is, do you ever get homesick? The answer is yes, but my answer is never going to be the same as your answer. I am super close to my family, and coming to the States, I have realized that not every single international student is as attached as their family as I am to mine. Probably there's also some students that are way more attached to their families than I am. I don't know. That is one point. The other one is how independent you are. If you have been expecting this for like your whole life, probably coming to the States is going to be easier because you are expecting different things. But if it's something that happened out of the blue and then you just saw how God was working and opening different doors and bam, you are here, I think that it will be hard. That's kind of what happened to me. So I was not really expecting this whole change. So at least the first month that I was here was really hard. It was really challenging. Yes, I was excited by everything that was happening around me. Like there was snow and I was super happy about the snow, and there were so many people around me that wanted to reach out to me and people that wanted to talk to me and new friends and new experiences. I was really excited, but at the same time I was really sad because I really wanted to be home. And even in the first week I was ready to go back home, to go back to Peru, to go online, get some plane tickets, and then go back home. That's everything that I wanted. And still, to this very point in my third year, I still struggle some with homesickness. It's not as bad as in my first semester, but it's still there. So I think this question, it's up to you. The way that you're going to answer this question depends a lot in your background, in the way that you blend with people. Let's say that you're an introvert and then you come to the States, but you also really want people in your life. And then suddenly those people are not there for you, or it's hard for you to get to know people. I don't know. I think that it will be a really hard situation as well. Okay, this is the third question that I'm going to ask today, and I thought that this was a great way of finishing this video. I know that it's just 3 questions, but I don't know. I love this question. What is the worst part or the worst thing about being an international student in the States? This is, in my opinion, probably a lot of international students would agree with that. I actually discussed this with my brother the other day, and he said that 100% he agrees with this, but it might not be everybody's case. The worst thing, in my opinion, is taxes. Oh man, when I came here, I was not expecting to deal with taxes, and then I didn't even know what taxes were. I knew that I had to do those eventually. I didn't even know that I had to do them here. I thought that once I graduated and I started like working seriously in Peru, I was going to start it. But no, as an international student, you are required to file your taxes. And I'm pretty sure it's whether you work or not. So you kind of have to file taxes anyways, and it's so painful. Man, there are so many things that you have to be aware of, and there are so many challenging things, and you have to be super careful in detail when filing your taxes. The other thing, my school is a small school, so they don't really have a lot of international students, so they were not really aware of what we were supposed to do. We don't file as Americans, and everybody was telling me, oh yeah, you gotta just file like an American. So you're here, and people don't really tell you what you're supposed to do, because they don't know what you need to do. So there's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of you need to be an adult and figure things out. You know, sometimes it's really challenging. It's a headache. If you're planning to come to the States, prepare for taxes season. Don't push it off. Start right away. Well, not right away, but I usually get mine in January. Probably February or March is a good time to start your taxes. Yeah. Taxes, definitely taxes. That's the worst thing about being in the States. Well, I think that's it for this video. I don't know if you enjoy it. If you have any other question that you want me to answer, I have not been here for like 10 years, and I am super knowledgeable. I don't have like all the knowledge about being an international student in the world. I know that there are other people that will probably help you even more than I can, but if there's something that I can do to help you out, even if it's a tiny bit, like answering a question or telling you something about an expectation that you have and telling you whether it's true or not, then I would love to help you. So yeah, thank you for watching, I guess.